Okay, you're joining me on Thursday morning. I've arranged for a trip to go to Bilbao, so I'm heading down to Portsmouth this afternoon, just getting myself ready. So I've got 11 days over there, and I have prepared a map in Google, designed it in Google for each day. I've decided to take the Triumph, so I've already fired that up this morning to make sure it's running. So I'll get on with the packing and then we'll pick up when I'm ready to go. Okay, so all packed up, ready to go. I've managed to get everything I wanted on board, so that's good. So I've got full wet weather gear in this box. I've got all the camera gear and the drone and all that lot running in that box. I've got my walking gear in that box, and I've actually taken this off the BMW Kruger, I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, ran that over to Spain last time when I went on BM. So yeah, loads of luggage. So loads of luggage and all set to go. So catch you probably down in Portsmouth, maybe on the boat. Okay, so arrived in Spain, so I'm about an hour and a half in from Bilbao. I've just come off my route a little bit just to have a look around the place a little bit, so we've landed up here. So it's all quite nice. As you can see, the weather's a bit cloudy. You can see a little bit of blue sky, but not too much. But yeah, temperature's about 15 degrees. The crossing was okay, I guess, really. I found the room quite hot, actually, so I didn't get too much sleep. But anyway, we're down here, so that's all good. So I'm just going to put the camera on the bike so we can capture some footage as we go along, and we'll see what we can get. So that was a nice trip up that hill, the hill there, and as you come over the brow of the top, it's absolutely gorgeous. So let's just take a look. Look at that. Isn't that just fantastic? Glorious. I hope that's an indicator of things to come. Catch you later. So I made it to the hotel in Potes, which I'm staying at for the next 3 nights. So I came up from the coast, actually, up the road from there. So I came through a gorge, absolutely gorgeous. Weather not so great, bit drizzly, but the scenery was absolutely fantastic. I think over the winter the roads collapsed, so they're busy building it back up again. So there's quite a few traffic lights or controlled areas all the way up, so it takes a little bit longer to get up than usual, but absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to settle into my room and go and find some beer. Okay, so here we are, day 2 of my travels. So yeah, staying in Potes still. So I'm doing a loop to the east of Potes today, so going to do some valley stuff. It's quite cloudy up in the hills, so might try and take a bit of a detour up there later on and see what that's like, but try and stay low down. I think if the weather's going to stay like this. Luckily the weather is better than anticipated, because yesterday it was saying rain all day, so I'm quite pleased it's not raining this morning. In fact, I've just had some sunshine, so that's quite nice. And here we go, very nice little spot. Where are we? We're there in half a mile, half a kilometre. Yeah, so all good, very nice. Bike's looking very dirty, never mind. But anyway, I'll rig up the camera on the front of the bike and we'll see if we can get some snippets as we go along and catch you up later. Cheers. Well, as much as I said we weren't going to, we did enter up into the cloud line, but that was that was a really nice twisty bit of road to get us up here. And I'll tell you what, it's lovely looking at the sat-nav because it's endless twisties today, so it's going to be great fun. Let's have a quick look up here. Now we're up at the top. I think right down the bottom there is the little village that we were stopped outside of just before we made our way up. And what a beautiful, beautiful valley that is, really. Even with the cloud cover, it's really quite lovely. So there we go. We'll get on. Catch you up later. So just coming down from that hilltop or mountain top that we were just on, and then came across this. So the weather's coming down a bit drastically, so it's a bit of a shame because you can't see it too well, but I'm sure in the sunshine it would be quite incredible. Let's have a look. And I think the cloud is coming down as we're standing here, so it's becoming more obscure. It's certainly a lot clearer when I looked at it a few minutes ago before getting this camera out. But there you go. Oh, the road I'm going down, I could just see it right down at the bottom down there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to make that out. Anyway, catch you up later. I'll share this route later because coming down, if the cloud cover wasn't so low, that would have been absolutely spectacular. I could see it through the cloud, but you know you can't see it clearly for photography. But yeah, quite incredible. But anyway, we're below the cloud line now, so I've stopped at a something that is below the cloud cover. So let's just go and take a look. So yeah, that's quite nice. Earlier on you would have seen that from a few hundred feet up in the air, which would have been a bit more spectacular, but there you go. It's still absolutely wonderful. So I've come down, like I say, I'll share the route when I get back to the hotel, see if I can pick it up. But I'm coming down to the coastline, so I'll be shooting along the coastline a little bit, so we'll see what we find along there. Catch you later.